we go again. Here we go again with the hypocrisy at the worldwide leader in woke, ESPN. If you're a normal person, meaning if you're watching the NFL draft later tonight and Jackson Dart is drafted before Shedeur Sanders, and the last thing on your mind is, this is so racist! White privilege wins again! How dare they draft the white man over the marginalized black man? If you don't believe in mythical racism, if you don't believe that fake misogyny is the reason that the WNBA is a huge embarrassing failure, if you don't believe that Chad Thundercock should be allowed in the women's locker room, basically, if you're a normal person, there is absolutely no reason for you to work at ESPN, mainly because you're not welcome. Ooh, this application is coming from one of the others. ESPN has a long history of silencing conservative voices. Sage Steele was ostracized by the network because she had the audacity to complain about vaccine mandates. Who ended up being right about that one? Many believe that Sam Ponder was fired because she complained about dudes fulfilling their lifelong dream of becoming an All-American in women's sports. Meanwhile, Crying Ryan Clark, he's allowed to go on ESPN and complain about mythical racism. Elle Duncan is allowed to dedicate an entire segment of SportsCenter to whining about the overturning of Roe versus Wade. Mina Kimes, she's allowed to pretend to be an NFL analyst. Monica McNutt is paid to be an NBA analyst, and she's never bought a pack of peanuts at an NBA game, much less actually played in one. But if you're a woman with conservative values, the only thing that you're allowed to do at ESPN is shut the hell up. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. 2 years ago, Ashley Brewer lost her job at ESPN. She was hired by ESPN in 2020. She worked on SportsCenter. Eventually, she was buried on ESPN Radio, where she was doing pre- and post-game shows. She was also a presenter for the NHL Awards in 2022. Like her role on ESPN Radio, this was another meaningless role for Ashley Brewer because no one was watching. Hell, no one watches NHL games. Why in the hell would anyone waste time watching the NHL Awards? I didn't even know that the NHL had an awards ceremony. I thought it was called the Huge Embarrassing Failure Awards, which is hosted by Uncle KC over on the main channel every year in December. Ashley Brewer also covered MMA for ESPN, and she was often present at UFC events. Yesterday on Twitter, Ashley Brewer shared a story that was previously unknown. She was covering the Conor McGregor fight for ESPN. She didn't specify which one, but I'm assuming it's one of his 2 fights with Dustin Poirier in 2021. While at the fight, Ashley Brewer posted a picture on Instagram of a UFC fighter and a Republican congressman. No big deal, right? She covers the UFC for ESPN. She's posting content on social media that promotes both brands. If anything, this should be viewed positively by ESPN, right? According to Ashley Brewer, she was scolded. She was chewed out by her boss for posting a picture of a Republican congressman. 2 years later, she was fired. Now, I know this happened years ago, but this still speaks to the double standard at ESPN, a double standard that is still alive and well today. Shannon Sharpe. Hey, it's me, Shay Shay. Shannon Sharpe's involved in a damn lawsuit, but somehow he was still on First Take Tuesday morning. Shannon Sharpe is on social media releasing graphic text messages between himself and a 19-year-old woman. He is pleading with her attorney to release a sex tape. But for some reason, Shannon Sharpe has yet to be fired by ESPN, but when Sage Steele complains about Aunt Fauci, when Sam Ponder defends the rights of women, when Ashley Brewer posts an innocent picture of a Republican congressman, that is no bueno. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys this afternoon on the main channel.